Hi there, my name's Vince from mymatevince.com, and in this video today I'm going to ask you, have you ever wanted your Nintendo Switch to be 30% lighter, 20% smaller, but yet with the same size screen? Well, I have, hence the reason for this video. So the PSP, down here, nice and small, fits in my pocket. PS Vita, nice and small, fits in my pocket. Nintendo 3DS XL, nice and small, just about fits in the pocket. Nintendo Switch, bit of a push. How about if you've got your favourite bag and it doesn't fit in? What are you going to do? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you the new Nintendo Switch Mini. Not official, of course, a homemade job. Let's go get it. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? On the day of the 25th of April 2019, my mate Vince proudly presents It Fits in the Bag. Here we go. Hold your breath. Make sure you're sitting down. For here we have the homemade Nintendo Switch Mini. Look at it. There it is in all its sellotape glory. And look how much smaller it is. So we've got the same size screen, but it is 20% smaller and 30% lighter, which does actually make a difference when you're playing it. So let's just turn it on. And there we have it. What do you think? Let me show you a few measurements. And then I'll show you a little bit of gameplay. Look at that screen, isn't that nice? So, all I've done is nothing really very good. I've just taken all the components out and miniaturized it. Had to get rid of a few things. No longer has touchscreen and no longer has rumble. But apart from that, it will work just like a normal Switch. Now, this particular one doesn't, because I made this out of leftover bits and bobs from my trying to fix Nintendo Switch videos. So, unfortunately, the Joy-Con little connectors in the Switch are not working, so these are working wirelessly. So every time I need to charge them up, I need to open up the back here. I've done a sort of little hinge thing that opens up to get the battery out. And also, this particular one doesn't dock, because that was the fault with the actual Nintendo Switch itself. But if you were willing to sacrifice a working Switch, you would be able to do this and have all the features apart from the touchscreen. If somebody knows how to put on a smaller touchscreen, then obviously you could do it, but I couldn't reduce the size of the touchscreen because of this bezel round here. You can't just cut it, it ruins the touchscreen. Right, let me show you some measurements of this wonder. First things first, roughly the width on this is around about 21 centimeters, and the width on the normal Switch is around about 24, just under. The height of the normal Switch is approximately 10 centimeters, and the height of this is approximately 9 centimeters. The screen size is exactly the same, so let's do that in inches. It should be just over 6 inches. So from there to there, just over 6 inches, and from there, not the bezel, the screen size, from there to there, just over 6 inches. So all I've done basically is take the screen, get rid of the bezel, and move the Joy-Cons in and take off the bottom of the Joy-Cons. And you can see now it does actually make quite a difference to the size, and not just the size but the weight as well. So this thing only weighs, I think from memory, 275 grams. Let's do it now. And I think the Switch is around 400 grams. Right, so let's pop the Switch on. There you go, 401 grams. And this is 275, which is 30% less, and it really makes a difference in the hand. So I've had this for a few days now, and I'm actually liking it, and that extra 125 grams makes a big difference. Now obviously you don't have to be the world's strongest man to play the Nintendo Switch, but it's got a fair bit of weight to it, while this one here is really light. So hopefully when Nintendo bring their Nintendo Switch Mini out, if they're going to bring it out, which all the rumours say that they are quite shortly, then if it's light, I think it really would be a good seller, because it's nice just to have something lighter in your hands rather than the weight of the Switch. So now let me show you a little bit of gameplay, and then you can put down in the comments what you think about, not this Switch Mini, obviously I just made this over 24 hours, but the size of it and stuff. I think it's a really good idea keeping the screen the same size, but getting rid of the bezel and shrinking everything around it. Forgot to mention, just to show you a few of the features, obviously you can still use your game cards up here. You have your volume button here. And obviously you have the normal buttons that you would have. Right, let's show you some gameplay. Well, let's start with Cuphead. Looks good, doesn't it? I'll walk straight into it. Right, let's try something else. Okay, so that's Breath of the Wild. And I think we'll end with a bit of Nemesis. Oh, memories. I haven't played this since I was a child. For this video. Now, before I forget, I must wish my youngest viewer a happy birthday. His name's Alex. He's going to be turning 5 any day now. And apparently he's a big fan of these videos, which is fantastic. I didn't realise that viewers so young would be interested in the stuff I do. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great day, and I hope life gives you every single dream that you want. So if you've got any other ideas about what you would like to see on a Switch Mini, or what you think there will be, then add it down to the comments, because it will be interesting reading. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye now.